Question for you is very simple.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do play-by-play or do you want to do color?
Oh, God. Are we actually going to try this time?
Well, if it takes at least like 2 more minutes for them to start, then I would like to actually try.
Okay. Day change kicked me out. So it's going to be a minute.
That's good. Anyways, answer to the question.
I will do... I'll try color this time.
Alrighty, I will put myself on play-by-play then.
Oh, they're battling. Okay. This is going to be fun to edit because I'm going to cutting out me randomly talking. Okay, so Cyclizar versus Ice Cube. Okay, so we got 2 mega options for Conics. We have the Delphox and the Gyarados. And then on the other side, we have the option for Mega Clefable and Mega Lopunny. Oh yeah, we haven't gotten to see the Golden Go team wreck shop. We'll see if Glist can do Ducky justice and put even more KOs up on the board, or if Conics is finally going to be the one to stop this menace. I would very much like for Golden Go to get 0 KOs here, so that way Staraptor has a chance of becoming the KO leader. But
it's just such a strong Pokemon. It's hard to imagine that it would do absolutely nothing.
Yeah. I mean, Delphox is a pretty good answer to it. Like, obviously, you're still weak to Shadow Balls, which is scary.
Yeah.
But you at least resist the Make It Rains. You have regular... Oh, wait, no, Garchomp's on the other side. You have Crocodile, which is pretty good. Okay, but we got the Garchomp.
And starting off in the lead, we have Garchomp and Lopunny for Glist's team. On the opposite side, we see a Crocodile and that Mega Delphox that you mentioned. Now, it looks like this is a setup to maybe fake out in Swords Dance.
Yeah, but so you got to see the White Herb, so you know what item Garchomp had. I mean, you're not really threatened by Garchomp. Like, obviously they can go for Rock Slides, but I'm pretty sure Delphox takes those. Like, they can't go for ground type moves into Delphox. And does Crocodile get like Ice Punch? Is there any world where we see that come out?
It's entirely possible. I don't think it gets Ice Punch. I think it's Thunder Punch. I think it may have once gotten Ice Fang, but I don't think the Fangs are relevant. So,
okay,
we do see a Mega Evolved Lopunny and the Delphox following suit right after. So we are going to see that play out. This Psychic type Mega versus this Fighting type. It's going to be interesting to see. And the fake out into the Mega Delphox immediately. That does a lot of damage. And we see it's Bulldoze strat. Interesting
I like this.
Stuff from this
Lowering
Crocodile.
the speeds. Delphox didn't get to move this turn, but it'll get to move first next turn.
That it will indeed. And a Breaking Swipe comes out, lowering the attack on that Crocodile. It's not going to do too much to this Delphox, which is looking like a massive threat right now.
Yep. Based on the speed that we saw Crocodile go, I'm guessing this is the ever-present Choice Scarf Crocodile. Delphox is now faster than Garchomp. Do we think we just see another Bulldoze plus Heat Wave here, or are we going to try to actually focus down one of these Pokemon with a Psychic?
It could be Bulldoze Heat Wave. It could be Bulldoze Psychic. I don't hate this play from the Mega Lopunny, trying to protect out a turn while the Crocodile goes for another Bulldoze. Hits into that Garchomp. Doesn't do a whole ton of damage, but it's the speed drops that it was after anyways. And a Dazzling Gleam.
Ooh, how much damage is this going to deal?
It's not going to be enough. not being stabbed, and Garchomp is a pretty bulky Pokemon all over the place. And a Rock Tomb. What a choice. Interesting. Wonder why they went for that one in the team builder. But the results stand out. Mega Delphox down.
Yeah, we still have the Gyarados. And we are going to see Garchomp lose its attack. This Garchomp had a White Herb and still has gotten 3 stat drops. It is unfortunate that Clear Amulet is not in this game, because it would be doing a lot better right now if it was.
Typically, Garchomp's item of choice in Scarlet and Violet when it was seeing play. Yeah, but just not something that you can run with it not being in the game. You have to wonder, is this going to be another Rock Tomb? Or it could be just that Protect. As Gyarados goes for a Dragon Dance after the Sneasler switch in. This is starting to get problematic as a setup. And that Sneasler tanking the close combat from Lopunny. It resists that move.
I feel like we're just about to see Gyarados attack into Garchomp, Sneasler attack into Lopunny. Both of them have their speed drops, and I don't know if you can really have a good switch here.
It's a Waterfall into the Lopunny, and is this going to be a close combat or a Dire Claw? It is close combat into the Garchomp, and that does trigger Rough Skin, but now that's 2 Pokemon down on Glist's side. And we see the White Herb does proc, giving that Sneasler what we have to assume is Unburden.
Yep. Yeah, in this case, the White Herb is better than a Clear Amulet, because it protected your own stat drops and got rid of your item. But now we're going to see... Yeah.
Oh, there's Goldengo in the back. Always a threat. And this thing can be running Thunderbolt. Do you think that takes out a Gyarados, notably specially bulky?
Well, we know that the Gyarados has to be holding the Mega Stone, so I'm guessing a Thunderbolt could KO depending on how bulky this Gyarados is. I wonder if we're going to see a follow... Oh, we just see a Protect. I would probably have put the Poison move into it, so I don't blame it.
Yeah. Good call, protecting against that Dire Claw, as the Gyarados does Waterfall into this Goldengo. Ooh. Not enough to pick up a KO, as it just Nasty Plots. So now, +2 Goldengo. You have to imagine it's going to be doing a lot of damage, but is it going to survive long enough?
It's the slowest thing on the field. Clefable can go for Follow Me, but I think it dies to the double up, and then even a Make It Rain. I'm not sure that kills Gyarados. But even if you were able to get
certainly not resisted.
If you're able to get a double KO here, I think Garchomp still beats the Goldengo in the back if you can kill the Clefable this turn.
And Gyarados has something like 100+ base special defense. There's no way that a Make It Rain can KO.
Yeah,
we'll get one on the Sneasler from this range, though.
Even with a crit double KO, I'm pretty sure
yeah, crit doesn't even come close to KOing that Gyarados.
Yeah, and Crick still would have won this endgame. So that's
oh, certainly.
That's 1 KO for Goldengo. I will allow that. No more for Goldengo, please.
You have to imagine the Goldengo would be better off going for a Shadow Ball into the Gyarados slot. We didn't see anything from the Sneasler yet that can touch it.
I mean, it's Conix. And we know how much of a menace this Goldengo has been. I can't imagine that we're not running something to be able to deal with the Goldengo on Sneasler. There's no way we have no way to touch it.
What are you cutting? You want to run Fake Out, Close Combat we've seen, Dire Claw we've seen. What's the 4th move?
I'm guessing it's a way to hit it. Oop, I got a message from...
So, that 4th move on Sneasler is going to be pretty important when it comes to deciding this match.
Okay, Glist is just running it, but this Goldengo does not have Shadow Ball. Would you like to take a guess of what move is in its place?
Is it a... Oh.
I will tell you it was an accident. It should have had Shadow Ball.
Yeah, I imagine as much. You don't run it without Shadow Ball for no reason. Is it Astonish?
No, it was a misclick Shadow Punch.
Shadow Punch. Oh.
Yeah.
Move that is very good on a Pokemon with Iron Fist, but not particularly good on a Goldengo, the special attacker.
I also don't feel like the Golden Go was particularly good that game anyway. I wouldn't be surprised if we are in a world where even if it had Shadow Ball, it doesn't come to this game.
True. Now, what I'd like to see really from Gliss to switch it up would be putting Clefable in the lead with one of the setup Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah, because the problem is that like you could do that with Goldengo, but the way Conix led was double spread moves. Like Bulldoze Heat Wave still gets you even next to a Clefable. So like Conix is very much prepared for a Goldengo in the front and the back.
It doesn't get you nearly as bad if you're running with something else like the Samurott, but we do see the leads here. It is Mega Lopunny and Garchomp, but this time the switch up comes from Conix's side, leading to Sneasler with the Mega Delphox.
How do we feel about
Do you reckon this is just a fake out?
I imagine you're still faking out. Are we just going to see fake out both ways?
Yeah,
I don't know if you can afford to allow this.
Here is it's a fake out trade.
Ooh, we see a switch immediately.
Yeah, and Gyarados comes in the place of that Sneasler. This is not going to actually intimidate that Garchomp because of the whiter, but
it does actually get an intimidate on Lopunny. Oh, we see a double switch. Sorry, my headphones disconnected and I cannot hear you, Oryx, so you continue. Okay. Oop. Okay, I was looking away. Why did we see the Garchomp click? Okay. Oh my god. And that's even more stat drops. Bulldoze is still faster than the Garchomp! And we see a... Okay, breaking swipe. The quarter wasn't it closer to an eighth? It was at 18%. And it's only -1 from a Garchomp. I think that might have still KO'd, depending on how bulky you were. You're not wrong. Let me see. That With no bulk, like just 2 HP, that Breaking Swipe doesn't kill. So yeah, it does at most 16% at -1, so you are correct. That's from Jolly though. It might actually be admin, at which case there might have been a roll depending on how bulky you were. Yep. Not figuring out this turn. Aqua Cutter. Yeah, but there goes the Samurott. No, we still have another Pokemon in the back. Yeah. Yeah, it depends on how much a Heat Wave does to Mega Lopunny. I assume we can double protect this turn. Or maybe you even can just get the KO with a Psychic, and is Gyarados still faster than Garchomp? I'm not sure, because I haven't been paying attention. And it's -1 currently, yeah. So we could see double protect into Waterfall Psychic. Oh, we do just see Fake Out. And Dragon Dance. Rock Tomb doesn't KO. Now you have the plus attack. Yeah, and you're not faster than Lopunny with either, right? Is this a call? CC into... Yep. Yeah, I think that was the call. If the Delphox attacked... Yeah, if the Delphox attacked into... Or Delphox. If the Lopunny attacked into the Delphox, we could have seen Gyarados killing Lopunny, and then Garchomp not doing anything. But yeah, I think I like the order that they did the attacks in. And I'm pretty sure Delphox just dies to this Lopunny now. Yep. We've seen Protect. Yep. Notably, no Golden Go KOs that game. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's see it. What are we gonna do for the game 3? That the first turn seemed so good for Connex, but couldn't capitalize on it. I almost want Connex to do kind of the same strategy. I think the problem was that they kept trying to set up Dragon Dances while it was getting Rock Tombed. I think you need to get rid of the Garchomp before you can actually commit to increasing your stats. Otherwise, you're just taking damage and not making any headway. Um, yep. Yeah, and I wonder if Glist respects Serena, given that it didn't come the first two games, because it could switch in turn one and block a fake out. It's Chandelier low punny. I mean, are you just letting Delphox get an attack there? Because I wonder if Delphox switches to Serena here with the Bulldoze. Do we go for fake out turn one? No switch. Yeah, Delphox protects. So you know it. You know Crook can't. Oh, but we're covering the Delphox. Is this... That does over half. It's a trick! Trick Room calling out the Bulldoze. Oh boy. Okay, but do we... Okay, but do we... Does Crocodile live to the end of this turn? Because if it does, another Bulldoze gets rid of the Chandelier. Oh, it's the Serena! Oh, we're just double switching. Shadow Ball. CC. Protecting through the Trick Room is, I think, what's about to happen. We just see the switch back. I don't think there was a reason not to click Shadow Ball into that slot if you're attacking it, though. Low Punny resetting its speed drop. Steven here is which Pokemon? Oh, that's awful. Lopunny can come back in, but it's now the fastest thing on the field again. Which means it is the slowest thing in Trick Room. It's just the Lopunny. I feel like this is a... I feel like this is a switch Delphox into Serena and Dire Claw Vickle Fable. Yeah, because we know a close combat's not going to do much to Steven here. It's the switch, but the other way. Queenly Majesty. Follow me, so I assume we just clicked Heat Wave, right? Oh, Dazzling Gleam. Doesn't KO. Yeah, I feel like... I feel like I would have rather seen the Heat Wave knowing that it's not going to kill a Lopunny. Fixing the speed orders after the Trick Room falls down. Yeah, the Heat Wave. And now we know... Now we know that, Lopunny is... like, stuck on the field. You can't get another fake out. It is the Samurott. But I feel like... if we can get... yeah, I feel like... Yeah, I feel like Crocodile, if we can get that in safely, Bulldoze is going to be crazy good here. I feel like this is a Delphox, yeah, Protector switch to Sneasler, and then a Power Weapon to Samurott. Yes, but I think that's fine, because now you get the free switch to your choice of Sneasler or Crocodile. And both of those are very good here. No, I think you want to get the Bulldoze. Yes, but you should be faster than that. You need the crit though. I know, crit move crit. Yeah, but you move first and you get the Bulldoze. Yeah, you can't kill both is the problem. It doesn't KO. Told you need the crit. Yep. Excellently played, Conix. Excellently played.